Hello, this video is created to show a quick overview of Blackboard Collaborate for MSB faculty to show you how to create a session, and that's the purpose of this first video. So we're going to be several videos in a row here, but the first video is just to show you how do you create a session. What is Blackboard Collaborate? So Blackboard Collaborate is a kind of web conferencing system that is a platform to host an online class. So what it provides is you can share your PowerPoint slides. There's a whiteboard feature you could write on, and students can come in, listen to your audio. They can there's a raise their hand feature. They can ask questions back through the system, and just a really easy platform to do that on. So today we're going to show you really quickly how do I create a session for students to come into. So when you log into Blackboard and you select the course you're teaching, you should come into probably the page that looks like this, that has your announcements. And so when you come in, on the left side of the screen you'll see course management, and you're probably familiar from where the grade center is and things like that. On the second drop down, course tools is what we want to select, and these tools are all listed alphabetically. So what's available through here is all the tools within Blackboard, and the third one down is Blackboard Collaborate. So to create a session, the first thing we want to do is select that, and that's going to launch a screen that looks like this. And you have two options. The one on the left, Launch Room, would immediately open up a room, but the one on the right is the preferred one, which is Schedule a Session. And this is an easy way for students to find it. So under this Schedule a Session, we are going to create a session. And you could call this anything you'd like. Now, if you're going to be doing multiple sessions, probably a date or a time is the easiest. Or a cohort, or whatever, a way that you can identify for the students to find that session. So I'm just going to call this 2011-2014 Snow Day, just in case somebody maybe was making up a session. Below that you've got early session entry drop down, which is just when can the students come in and access this. And above that you actually set a time for when this becomes available. So since for this example we are going to show that the session is available at 1:45 and ends at 2:45. And the options below that under room options are kind of more detailed things that probably don't need to get into if you're just starting out to use the system to create the session. So then we will scroll down to the bottom and we'll hit save. And you can kind of see it created the session we just talked about here at the bottom. So February 11th, 2014 Snow Day example, and you now see the little Blackboard Collaborate icon here, this purple, that shows you it's been created. So that's a really quick way to create a session. Now, to let your students know who maybe have never used the system, and most of them at MSB have not, where do they go when they come in to find that room you just created? Their session will live now under Tools. So when they log into Blackboard and select your course, if they click Tools, and it shows all of these tools, the Blackboard Collaborate tool is one of them. And when they click on that, it is going to show the sessions. And so this now provides a session, and when they click on it, they can launch the room just like you can. So the next video is going to show you a little more how to launch the video and how to upload your slides to get into that system. But this was just to show you how do you create that session that needs to be created first for students to access. So I hope this was helpful, and like I said, the next video will go into a little more detail about how do I now launch the room, how do I start to show my slides and do things like that.